Hi everyone, how are you doing? So this is more like our postnatal birth photograph face session and live video. I'm going to talk a little bit about um, women who are so afraid to have babies when they are older and how they feel that they cannot cope with such demands. That's one. I'm also going to talk about ladies when they actually have babies and they go through postnatal depression. Now, one thing you must remember is staying happy and focused is one. Putting your mindset on the fact that you just had a baby does not mean that that's the end of the world, but there are a lot of things that you can do even after the baby comes, and it's a pre-planned method, planning for the obvious. Okay, so what are the things have I have been able to do over time? You know, um, I'm going to talk about before the baby came. I prayed for it. I wanted it, and I'm close to my 40s, and I'm like, what would people be thinking? I had my last baby when my last baby is 10 years. She's 10. She's going to be 11 soon, and basically not everybody feels like, oh, it's okay to be having a baby now. Like Frances, is that what you really want? But in the life course of sequence, I've done what we call extreme planning. I plan towards all my goals or the things I want to do, and they're always having a time bound. There's always a time bound. So I'm postnatal now, right now, 1 month. I've done a whole lot between the 1 month of when the baby was to come and the things, the projects I need to do. And I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, how did you get to do that, and how do you mix yourself into all of this? I'm presently running an executive MBA with um, Quantum School of Business and Technology. And so I'm sure a lot of people are still wondering, how do you juggle that, Frances? What's going on? And that's the reason, the need why, as women, we have to build what we call optimum reason to say, okay, I have a reason to live, and I have a reason to work towards my goal, and I'm particular about these things I want to achieve, not for anything, just because you understand that this is key. So right now I'm making my hair because I need to look decent, I need to look neat. I have meetings coming up this coming week, and what's going to be my excuse? Oh, I have a baby. Oh, I have a baby. Can't make it for the meeting. Oh, I can't do XYZ. Oh, this is not possible. Those are the kind of excuses that we tend to give. And trust me, when you're giving these excuses, you don't want to be laid back. You don't want to find yourself that you're giving so much excuses and there's a laxity. You didn't achieve the things you want to achieve. Now, to make you understand, see, baby is sleeping. We just did a breast feeding session. His calm is cool. We're making our hair. Not a big deal right now, but mommy wants to look okay. And so we can actually juggle in between these things. So tell me the reason why you're scared to have the next baby, or tell me the reason why you say, okay, oh, I'm 40 or I'm 45 or I can have a baby, or I'm 35 or I'm 38, it's too late for me to have a baby. That baby that's going to make you feel happy, or that's going to add a spice to your next decade. This is how I plan. This is how I build. This is how we'll do the leverage. Peace, peace, peace. Help me carry him. So we're sleeping now. You dey fear to pick your call. Not be me. Now you know it make you dey fear to pick your call. Okay. This tower fell. Okay, so this is me and you. I'm trying to do this nice weaving. My hair is natural. It's also a plan to have my natural hair. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, why Frances natural hair? Let me tell you one secret about natural hair. When you get old, you don't look you don't look outdated. Let me know, outdated old. Like permed hair and natural hair for old age is totally different. Like when you have your natural hair and you're attaining old age, it gives you the sparkle. You won't understand. But I'm there now and I'm finding it really interesting. So I think a lot of us women who are attaining 40s and their 50s, think about it. Your natural hair gives you more glow than any artificial stuff you want to try to do. Test it, try it, to understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so back to what we're talking about. I'm talking about postnatal depression syndrome, where a lot of women are so afraid to have babies because they feel that they can get depressed after the baby comes, and then a lot of times we are not prepared. We are not actually ready for what's going to look like after the baby comes. So first thing is you have to love yourself. Loving yourself is first an identity mantra for you. An identity mantra, I talk about this all the time, that you need to be able to love yourself so well to be able to give love to somebody else. And this is where you need to understand that at the point of your life where you're making that decision that I want to bring somebody else to the world, you would have got into that point of the self-love that you're giving out to the person. And so over the 9 months, it was a benchmark of prayers, telling my child that I love you even before the child comes, and that I have so many things to give to you after birth, and you shouldn't be afraid that you're not going to be born into love, or somebody's not going to, so these are positive affirmations that lives through you within the time of pregnancy, after the time of pregnancy, and when you're going to even have the baby. So you need to understand that it is only what you have that you can give out. So first, practice the self inner mind way to love you as a person. So then it's easier to cut across loving somebody else, because you have enough inside of you to give out to the baby, to give out to the people around you, to give out to your home. And so you don't become somebody else totally after the baby is born. So thank you so much for staying through with this edition. Look forward to the next one we're going to do. And this is me telling you that after this hairdo, I'm sure I'm going to do another video so that you understand the transformation of what I'm talking about now and after. Thank you. And so Kotsi, she's in my video. I don't know what her name is. They're going to see you in my video. They're going to see you in my video. So she's in my video. I don't know her name. If she wants to tell Christiania, I'm Francisca. It's nice to have you watch this. See you another time.